everyone, my name is Trisha and I'm so glad you're here on the Narcissist Survivor Guide channel. I am a child and youth counselor turned narcissistic abuse survivor turned narcissistic abuse survivor coach. And today we're talking about narcissists and belongings, possessions, material things, whatever you want to call it. But you might have found that when the narcissist left, they left behind their things, or they prevented you from getting your things back when the split happened. They want to always keep a door open. They're interested in making sure that there's a reason to contact you, a way to contact you, a way to get you to respond when they do contact you. And if you have some of their belongings, that is a door wide open for them to continue to be in touch and have a reason to try and meet up with you and things like that. You'll find that they'll make arrangement after arrangement and flake on the plans because the point is to get you to talk to them. The point is to stay in touch. The point is to try and maintain a door open so that if they ever have a reason to start hoovering you and love bombing you again, they have leverage to get back in and start talking to you. When the narcissist that I was dealing with left, before he left, he made a big show of packing up all his things. And this was like a manipulation tactic to show me I'm serious, I'm leaving. If you don't sort of shape up and do what I want, you're going to lose me. And that didn't work. So when he left, he actually left some really important documents, namely like a diploma and his passport, which don't seem like wise things to leave behind if you truly are leaving a relationship. So shortly after he left, the whole hoovering and calling and needing to be in touch to get his things back began to happen. But I could tell you month after month, the arrangements never seemed to work out and he would never come and pick up his things. This was also a way just to keep me on edge and unsettled, wanting me to know that he still has access to the house and has access to me and access to his things, and that he could pop up at any time. So I just put everything together and put it in the garage, so that it wasn't something that I daily had to look at and sort of wrestle with, and I could get him psychologically out of my mind. Because if I were to open a closet every day and see his coat hanging there, or go into my things and just constantly be flipping through papers of his, or in the kitchen, like his favorite mug and different things, like I would constantly have that sort of reminder of him and all of that, which is probably the point of leaving their things behind, so that you never truly get over them, you never truly move on. You always have this reminder that they were a part of your life and that they're around and that they might come back at any time. And us as empathetic people, we don't want to throw things out or dispose of something that someone else might want. But the only desire that they have with these things is to keep us hooked. So if you are able to find a trusted family member or friend, take it over there, let them know that you're leaving it at so-and-so's house, take a picture of it, but really try to minimize the contact that you have with the narcissist after you've left the abuse. They are master manipulators and they're looking for any way to get back in, start talking to you again, and start the cycle of abuse again. So if you can drop it at a family member's house of theirs, because another tactic that they use is they will try and sell a story to people and say, oh, she's keeping me from my things, she won't return them, and get people to, sort of be flying monkeys for them and come at you and disrupt your peace and your sanity. And stuff is not worth it. So if you're able to hand that stuff over to a trusted family member or friend with pictures, make sure that it's completely legal wherever you are. Check with, you could call the police department or check with a lawyer and see if you're able to hand that stuff off. But as soon as you're able to get rid of it, whether that be giving them a notice of 30 days, in 30 days your stuff is going in the dumpster, you have to pick it up. Just make sure you're well within your legal right to get rid of it. You've done all your steps and giving them whatever notice is required. But the sooner you get that stuff out of your life and your home, the sooner you're able to close that last remaining crack of the door where they might try to come back in. If they have your stuff, that's a little bit different. So you have to remember, whatever you give your energy and attention to is either going to feed you or drain you. And if you're giving your energy and attention to this stuff that you've left with the narcissist, trying to retrieve it, trying to recover it, struggling back and forth with the narcissist, making plans and they keep canceling them or not showing up, they are keeping those things hostage because they want to be able to maintain some level of communication with you. So you really have to determine whether it's worth it. Most things aren't worth it. Most things are replaceable. So unless it's like a family heirloom or photos or something like that that you really can't replace, I would honestly just write it off, let it go, move on with your life. Whatever hundreds or even thousands of dollars it's worth, it's not worth your peace and it's not worth your sanity. Those things can always be replaced. If it is something more sentimental and valuable to you, then you're probably going to need to seek help, whether that be with a trusted family member or friend that knows this person and can try to talk them into giving it up, or even seek legal help. But really and truly, stop beating your head against a wall trying to get it back, because your agenda is to get your favorite possession back, and their agenda is to just disrupt your peace and leave a door open for them to try and get back in. So don't let it happen. Let it go, block them, cut off all ties, because no contact is your peace and sanity, and it allows you to move on with your life. And with these narcissists, no time frame is ever safe to say that you have moved on from them if there's a door open. They will contact you even 30 years later, 5 years later, whatever it is, especially if you have their stuff or they have your stuff. So if they have your stuff, let it go and move on in a peaceful way. And if you have their things, find a way to give them a time frame to either pick it up at a family member or friend's house, or let them know you're disposing of it and take a photo of it and send that to them, so that there is no miscommunication, and close that window of opportunity for them to get in touch with you again. It was great chatting with you. I hope you will subscribe to this channel, join us here on this channel, and become a part of the family. If you've ever had an experience where a narcissist is holding your things or keeping things at your house that they won't pick up, please drop that in the comment section below. It helps other people know what this whole property sort of tug and war is all about, and helps people to strategize and find a way through this part of the abuse recovery. I'm so glad that you stopped in, and I'll chat with you next time. Bye.